here I am, up bright and early. We're getting ready to plant all of these 2,220 wild garlic bulbs over in this patch here, and hopefully a bit beyond. Now the reason I'm doing this is partly for education, so that I can increase the diversity of the nature reserve and have some of the prime edibles so that I don't have to go anywhere else to teach. So I can have like an outdoor kitchen and things like that, but also it's to enhance the local habitat. So humans being a keystone species, we don't take advantage of the fact that we have the ability to shape the land in a positive way, and that's kind of what I'm taking action right now, is to start shaping the land in a way that benefits both myself and benefits nature. So I'm increasing the diversity, but I'm also increasing the diversity through choice wild edibles that are going to feed me tenfold over my lifetime. This is where I took the red currants from, which I believe are red currants. We'll know when they fruit. They've just never fruited in this corner. So they're all planted in the garden and giving them complete sunlight. So hopefully next year we'll have a bounty of red currants too. I was looking at this tree here that had collapsed. Can you guess what it is? Like, the problem is you never see them that tall because they're all coppiced, because they're all managed, or they just don't get to grow that big. But this is a hazel tree. And I had to double check looking at the leaves because I've never seen one this big for a long time. But look at the sheer height of it. This is just nature left to its own devices. It's beautiful. So yes, this is the space I'm going to work on. I'm going to get started and hopefully video some of the process. So 2 hours down the line, I don't even think I'm close to halfway yet, but I've covered quite a lot of distance. Now look what I found here, my little friend. I think it's a common newt. Is planting about 4 to 5 bulbs about 2 to 4 inches deep into the soil and just covering it over freely, and hopefully this will all come up in the springtime. So we're almost there, as you can see. Almost empty. Just got to siphon all the garlic bulbs out of the mud now. These are probably just the stragglers there. We've actually covered quite a lot of ground, which I'm quite happy about. Now the next step that I might consider doing is to gather enough, maybe buy in about 20,000 seeds and spread them in between. Try spreading them in a different patch and see how the seeds fare for next spring. There we go. So this is how far that the wild garlic came out to. So I started over in the corner. There's a little patch, there's a little square that there was already wild garlic growing that my late father planted here, but all of this patch here is the 2,000 bulbs. Now I might buy some more just to take it out to here, and the other place I wanted to plant the wild garlic was in the little bend in the stream here, all this patch here. I wanted to put another set of bulbs in. However, I might try it with seeds, that part, and see how well that comes up in the spring if I just bury seeds in the soil. And I was thinking of getting this other side of the bank covered in it. Now eventually, what I would love to do, because all of that is just bank, there's nothing much green grows in there. So yeah, I'd love to have this whole area completely littered with wild garlic. But this is the perfect habitat for it, and all in a morning and afternoon's work. It took me about 4.5 hours to plant all of this, but it was worthwhile, definitely worthwhile. So now I just look forward to springtime and see what comes out. This is the kind of positive impact we can have on the land as a species. It doesn't have to be a big patch like this. You could plant a little bit in your garden or in a pot, or you could do a bit of guerrilla gardening and just spread the right plants to enhance the environment for both animals and for ourselves. And I aim to do a lot more than just the wild garlic once I decide on what else I'd like to plant around the field. So I'll keep you updated when that happens, and take you along on the journey. But for now, this is the start, and we'll see how well it thrives after winter.